Hey guys, this is Adam Sauer. Just wanted to show you a couple projects that I've been working on with my new company, Overview Solutions. Um, so this world is something I just made for the Columbus Maker Expo, and it seemed like a good way to showcase a couple of different projects. So here's one. This is a Hypercube, kind of or I don't really know the technical term for it, but a way of visualizing hyperspectral imagery, which is basically roughly 255, I think, different bands of light that are all captured using a special camera. And this was a camera put up on the one of a like a NASA satellite a number of years ago, called Hyperion. And so this is just showing all the different bands of light for that. Then I just finished a contract working on Smart Columbus operating system. So in that, we looked at a lot of data that was coming in from the city, say from like CODA, which is like the bus transit system here in Columbus. So what I did is I took that data and I mapped it into these are all the bus stops as a map of Columbus. And then with all these, let me see if I can get a little bit closer to this. These are the different bus routes that basically progress through time. So there's a vertical axis for time. You see the bus trips that are kind of already passed, and then the ones, say you're at a certain location, you can see what next buses are coming down the row in like the next hour. So I just made that for the fun of it, and then also this thing over here is just like one of the demo things that comes with it. So that's not really anything. Um, I also worked on a project at an MIT hackathon a number of years ago, and so this is kind of the product of that, and I've just continued working on it for a while. So this procedurally, like, it reads the structure of your folder system on your computer. So this is my pictures folder that has all my photos, or at least the photos are on my computer, but you can see there are some subfolders or the different branches that go off and have more branches inside of them. So these file names, let's see, that folders might not actually be pictures. So this one's a bunch of JPEGs and PNGs, and basically those are all in these big folders. And then so this is just a tree for that. So that's most of it. I guess I could also show you a couple of weeks ago at a hackathon, I pitched this idea to model different space flights. So you'd kind of look at like, hey, if I want to get 0G, what does that look like in the scale of the Earth and like actually reaching space versus like when Blue Origin says, hey, you're going to reach space. You're not really reaching orbit, but you're going at least high enough to reach the level that you would need to be in orbit. And then you kind of go to like SpaceX, where they actually reach orbit. And I haven't fully built in all the different trajectories yet, but that's the idea with this. And then Moon, I was kind of hoping to at some point soon add in the Dear Moon project, that artist that paid a bunch of money to fly around the moon, which I think that's going to be in like 23 or 24. 2023 or 2024. Anyway, so that's a quick demo, just stuff that I had that I've been working on. Hope you guys liked it, and if you have any questions, like half of this is open source, so happy to share it and kind of get into it with you. All right, cheers.